New Orleans is in the south of the United States. The city is in Louisiana, and the Mississippi is running through it, and a short time after in the Gulf of Mexico. The most famous event in New Orleans is the Mardi Gras. When the city is full with tourists, mostly from the States, but also from all over the world. With nearly 400,000 citizens, New Orleans is not as big as other cities. But that should not be the reason to not go there. Mardi Gras is the last day of the carnival season, the last day before the Catholic tradition, fasting time before Easter starts. So to see Mardi Gras it is easy to find out, a year before you go, book your trip if you want to be there at Mardi Gras. And if you are be there, make sure you have enough time to recreation after it. Because you will need it. But beside of this event, New Orleans is a trip worth. Jazz is one of the reasons if you are completely into jazz, or a new one in it. You will find something more for beginners, and some jazz for the real jazz enthusiasts. New Orleans has all kind of jazz, and at least the real New Orleans jazz. When you go out for dinner, see if the restaurant provides live music, which means jazz. It is nice to listen smooth jazz while eating. And it is an experience you will never forget, or come back because of this. We know, not everybody like our suggestion coming up next, but if you interested, go to the cemeteries. And New Orleans has a lot of cemeteries you will really never forget. Why you should go there? First of all, they are not like the cemeteries you know. Second reason is the history there. If the weather is not what you like, how about one of the museums? And there are many of them, which are really interesting. The History Museum, which tells you the stories from the city, or the Mardi Gras Museum, because of the history of New Orleans. There are museums which are bring you deeper to the religious history. At least not only New Orleans. With the nature museums, you get out again. We will recommend the Audubon Zoo and the Audubon Nature Center, because both of them are amazing. And don't miss to go to the new Canal Lighthouse. Before you go to some well-known restaurants you find all around the states. Please, take a deep breath, and then jump into one of the best cuisine in the world. You will love New Orleans, because of all the food, and the spices, and the other form of preparing and cook it. You will never eat some other stuff. The Cajun kitchen is so amazing. You must eat gumbo, jambalaya, muffuletta, or oysters Rockefeller, beignet, and eat a lot of them. Don't forget and eat some po' boys. And so much more to discover. You are still here, thank you. So you like our video, then give us a like, share it, and it will be nice if you support us and subscribe our channel. New Orleans is not the last stop on our travel list, at least we are still in the beginning. Thank you. Where you must be more than one time is the French Quarter. The old buildings, some of which date back 300 years, show French influences, with arcades, wrought iron balconies, red-tiled roofs, and picturesque courtyards. Many of these buildings now contain hotels, restaurants, souvenir shops, galleries, and a profusion of jazz spots with entertainment of varying quality. The most famous street in the French Quarter is Bourbon Street, but it is not necessarily the highlight of the area. This street is relatively benign by day, but at night transforms into a loud and boisterous pedestrian area that may not always feel safe. We hope you have a safe travel and stay when you entering New Orleans. For now, we will thank you for watching our content, and if you like it, give us a like. Thank you for that. You want to share some more about New Orleans? Feel free, write it down in the comment section.